Hey guys, it is Dani and welcome to this video, and I'm here with updates on the tropics. So we have that tropical disturbance in the Atlantic to talk about. The chance has risen for it to develop, and if it does, it will acquire the name KAPPA, which is the next name to be used. And we'll also do a hurricane season review. I mean, we're just 6 days now from the end of the hurricane season, and it is likely that that develops, but we're going to be doing a season review up to this point. And so guys, before I go into details, please do subscribe if you haven't, and tap the bell so you know every time when I post a new video, because I will keep you guys updated on tropical stack connectivity right through the season. And you can also follow me on Instagram. My weather account is with the girl Dani, and my main is Dani'i official. Okay guys, so back to this tropical disturbance right here, and we're seeing that it is given a 30% chance of developing. It has been stagnant. It was stagnant at 20% for quite a while, and now we have the chance now raising by 10% up to 30%. And so it is now associated with a cold front, but it is likely that's going to be left behind by the front and likely to develop while it's going to be meandering in the North Atlantic. So it seems likely that this will develop into a named storm, and I'm not really doubting this because the subtropical storms even tend to come on very quickly. So I'm definitely not going to underestimate this one. And looking at satellite view, there we have it. It's at the end of the cold front right there, and it is likely that as the rest of the front makes its way to the east, it's going to be left behind, and so it's going to be having a better chance to develop for that reason, because if it was completely absorbed, then definitely it's not going to have any chances of developing, guys. And so guys, now let us take a look at the ocean temperatures across the North Atlantic basin, and we're seeing that of course things are definitely starting to cool down. The Gulf is getting pretty cool at this time, and so this is going to be the trend for, of course, the Atlantic basin, because we are progressing into the season of winter. Winter begins on the 22nd of December, and so this cool down trend is just going to continue, and it will definitely inhibit any sorts of tropical activity. I'd say maybe after the first week or so of December, because of course it is likely that we could have subtropical storm KAPPA. And so guys, looking at the tracks for all our systems this season up to this point, we've had a lot of activity. This season has been very hyperactive, beating 2005, taking that spot for the most active season in recorded history. And so now let's take a look at the season summary. And so guys, the first system developed on May 16th, which is a day after my birthday. It was on a Saturday that Arthur developed, and the strongest storm of the season was of course Iota. The strongest winds, the maximum sustained winds, were 160 miles per hour, and it had a minimum pressure of 917 millibars. And I'm actually a bit shocked that for such a low pressure the winds weren't stronger, because Irma had sustained winds of 180 miles per hour, and its minimum pressure was 940 millibars, just 3 millibars lower than Iota, and its winds were 20 miles per hour stronger than Iota. But at least fortunately the aircraft didn't find such strong winds in the storm, because of course it'll make impacts worse. So even though the pressure has been that low, hopefully the storm didn't produce those sustained winds actually, and there would have been those wind gusts even up to 200 miles per hour, but those are just the wind gusts, they're not constant. And also guys, for the rest of the hurricane season, so far we have had 31 tropical depressions, tied with 2005, 30 named storms, which makes the season the most active on record, 13 hurricanes and 6 major hurricanes. And just to clarify, a major hurricane is a hurricane with winds beyond 111 miles per hour, or basically category 3 or higher on the Saffir-Simpson hurricane wind scale. And so guys, it's been a very active season, and I want to know what you guys think about this season. Were there any surprises for you? Is it what you expected? It's definitely not what I expected, but I'd like to hear from you guys in the comments. And so guys, that is really it for this video, and if you found it to be pretty informative, please give a thumbs up, and you can also share your thoughts in the comments or ask a question. I'll try to respond as best and as soon as I can. And just remember to always be weatherwise, and I'll keep giving updates as time goes by.